However, theatrical, for the entirety of the plot, certain plot points didn't make sense. I think with the theatrical cut, the first part of Lowest Wing in Africa, certain scenes were cut. The
Mm,
lady that went into the Senate blaming Superman, it was cut.
mm,
And
mm.
other parts as well. Whereas now I'm left with more questions rather than answers to say, wait, why did this happen and it led here? What about this part? So now it's a case of, okay, I'm being introduced to a new universe that has Batman, but certain plot points aren't making any sense. Already, that's a dud. That's a It's like you're building something, you want to feed your audiences, you want to make your audiences care. I care at the concept, however, it doesn't make sense.
Mm.
Theatrical. Now it's a case of me having to nerd out, go back home, buy data, scroll the living daylights out of Google to ask myself, wait, why did this happen? You're
Yeah.
selling us a product and yet you're giving us a half-hearted material after also having been mixed on Man of Steel, and then I'm going into this and I have more questions rather than answers. Nope, nope.
Doesn't
It's a
work.
no.
Mm.
No, fair.
Fine. I'm turning that part of the brain off. I'm watching the film as it is. Great concepts, certain ideas which now they're also borrowing to certain comics, and also with the anime, having touched a few plot points, I could be like, okay, I can see where this is going. So now it becomes
Mm.
a general fan who has no flipping idea, certain plot points, what's happening,
Ush.
and myself as an enthusiast. Who
Mm.
else can I have a conversation of us now being excited at Justice League without them now asking more questions rather than answers? So yeah, with that said, it's a six.
All right.
It's a six. Theatrical, it's a six.